You call Nigerian scammers? Please. Let me ask you, what size do you think these braids are? It's a scammer. She a scammer. A scammer. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Blossom Taiwo for those of you who are new here. If you're not, welcome back. Today we'll be talking about how I got scammed by an Instagram braider. The scamming is real. These Instagram braiders are 419 times 2, 419 squared. These people are scammers, Yahoo boys and girls. If you guys don't know, if you're not Nigerian, that's what we call scammers, Yahoo boys. Who should like? So I wanted my hair done, obviously. Oh, I will say, I'm not gonna put this lady's information, so please don't ask about it. I can't because she came to my house, she knows where I live. I'm not trying to cause no problems. I don't want problems, I want peace, always.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
So I just wanted some braids. For real, I wanted single braids. I wanted medium single braids, single knotless braids. And I'm new to the area, and y'all know, like, it's really hard to find services when you're new anywhere, right? That's hair braiding, if you do eyelashes, if you even finding a gym or just a community, right? It's really hard. You have to put in a lot of effort to find something. And I know a couple of people in the area, so I asked around for some recommendations. I got some Instagrams, some websites, some phone numbers. And I was going to one woman to get my braids frequently. It was like an auntie, Ghanaian auntie. But she was very far. She was pretty inexpensive, pretty reasonably priced. Unlike these $400, $500 price that they'll be charging, this auntie was very reasonably priced. But I didn't want to go to her because out of the 3 times she did my hair, I only liked it once. Like, I think I had to tell her, like, oh, please do this, please do that. I need the part smaller, I need it longer, I need this, I need that. Like, it was just a lot. Anyway, that was the old braider, so I said, let me look for another one. I asked some friends for some recommendations. I got this Instagrammer and I got her page. Her page is really nice. It's quality hair that she did on herself, that she did on clients, and she has her prices on her website. So her website said that for 5.5 hours, you can book medium knotless braids for $180, and she'll come to your house and hair is included. Tell me that's not a steal right there. Come to your house and hair is included, right? Obviously you have to be washed, blow dried or whatever, because God knows these fake, these non-licensed hair braiders would never, right? Okay, so I DM her, I try to schedule an appointment. I did get a lot of the days mixed up because of the way the appointment thing was scheduled and the way I was acting. I was like, oh, she could just do my hair anytime. She had an availability basically for the next 2 weeks. She had pretty good availability. I was like, okay, cool, I can just schedule it, whatever. So I did accidentally schedule it on one Tuesday instead of the next Tuesday, right? And then she was just like, okay, I'll see you then. But I told her that was an accident, and I told her that I rescheduled. So that was kind of weird, the way she kind of just brushed that off. That I was like, that she was like, oh, I'll see you then. I'm like, no, I literally didn't mean to schedule that, and I told you, so why are you saying I'll see you then? Like, that's kind of weird. That was strike number 1. But I was like, you know, I wanted to be kind of grateful and be respectful of people in general because I'm a respectful person. I was like, cool, you know, what doesn't matter? I'll just keep messaging her. So I was like, oh, no problem. I booked for the right day. Ha ha ha. See you then. No response. I was like, hey, did you get my message? I booked. No response. When I booked, it was a $50 deposit. That should have been, that's strike number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, never ever book anybody and pay for a service that you haven't received. To book, and I think it was a non-refundable deposit, but I was like, unless it's through a third-party app that you can get your money back. Like, I paid her through PayPal, so I think I can get my money back. But again, I don't want no problems. I only want peace, so she can have it. She scammed me for the money. Obviously, she needed the money, sure, whatever. You know, it is what it is. So I book it for the Tuesday. She's supposed to come Tuesday, 5:30 p.m., for 5.5 hours for $180. I did ask her to bring a different type of hair because the hair that she usually has is not good with me. And she was like, yeah, not a problem. I was like, bet, this is a great deal that she's coming to my house, very convenient. that she's bringing the hair, you know, she's doing what she has to do. She comes to my house, 5:30 on the dot. I was like, bet we can get started. My hair, I literally blow dried my hair maybe an hour prior. The way my hair is, it like reverts back mad quick. So she was blow drying it again, ripping it out, ripping it out. I was like, oh my gosh, my hair. But whatever, I'm gonna get braids, it'll grow back, it's hair, right? So she does that for 30 minutes. It's now maybe 6:15 that she actually starts the physical braids. As she's starting the braids, I'm feeling that I said, this is kind of big, but whatever, the parts, you know, that's just, it is what it is. And then she did a total of 8 to 10 braids in my head. And I said, let me go to the bathroom and check. I look at this, I said, no. No, 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 no. No. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. It's not giving what the pictures on her Instagram said. And I'll post all the pictures, y'all. I will have them side by side. What I asked for versus what I got. I asked for medium knotless braids. Oh, the way I was crying, guys. I was crying. She got me. She got me good. The braids I got, let me ask you, what size do you think these braids are? Medium? No. This is her small. And I was trying to, like, this is her small, and she tried to tell me this was medium. These two do not, one size difference, that don't make sense. So I came out the bathroom. I come out the bathroom. I'm like, girl, I do not like this. Like, can we do something else? At this time, it is 6:45. No, excuse me, it's 7:30. And she's like, oh, what do you not like about it? I'm like, how is this medium? Like, this doesn't look like it's supposed to. And she's just like, yeah, that's medium. You should have asked how it was. I'm like, girl, I don't know what medium this is. This is not medium. I don't know what you mean. She's like, and this whole conversation, I am a non-confrontational person, but when you're messing with a black girl's hair, you're done out here. You're done. You're done out here, bro. Because, like, that's crazy. That is wild that you would, like, have the audacity, like, you as a black woman, as a fellow black girl, like, that you would do that to someone. That's so mean. Oh my gosh. So as I'm talking to her, I'm really trying to rationalize. I'm really trying to, like, keep the peace and be like, yo, like, I really don't like this. She's like, oh, well, you should have asked the sizing difference or whatever. I'm like, yeah, but this is not medium. Let me look on your page. We look at the page again. This is her small. And I'm like, if this is small, how is this medium? How is this medium if you're not making sense. And so this is still maybe, I'm looking at the hair in the mirror. I'm staring at myself. I'm trying to not, like, I'm seeing what I need to do. Because this lady now knows where I live. She's in my house. And I don't even know her, right? That's my fault, really, that I'm never doing it again. But I don't even know her at this point. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. Honestly and truly, I don't. So I was like, okay, let me calm down. Let's try to talk it out, right? Let's think of some solutions. She's like, I was like, can you rebraid the hair? Rebraid the 8 braids that you've done. Rebraid it. She said no. She said, those are the size of medium braids. I don't have enough hair. It's her fault because she didn't have enough hair, right? She's like, she's not going to rebraid it because she doesn't have enough hair. And I was like, I can give you hair. Like, I have expression hair, right? I don't use it, but I have it. Like, anything's better than the nonsense that she was trying to put in my hair at that point. She didn't want to rebraid. I said, okay. I was like, okay, can we cornrow the hair? Let me take out the braids and just cornrow it. She's like, no, that'll take too much time. I said, bro, it was 8 o'clock and I scheduled you from 5:30 for 5.5 hours. From 5:30. That is 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. It's not going to take 3 hours. Even if it takes 3 hours from almost the 8 o'clock that it was, even if it takes 3 hours for you to take out my hair and cornrow it, that is not, like, what? I scheduled you for this job. What are you talking about? She was like, oh, well, would you really want to pay $180 for cornrows? I was like, why would I pay you the full price? She was like, this is what I came here for. It's a service of service. You booked that service. So it's cornrows, and there's going to be $180. I said, And even it's not like just her taking out the hair. Like I would take it out too. And these are jumbo ugly behind braids. So the jumbo braids would take a lot less time. What are you talking about? So she said she didn't want to do that. I said, okay. And at this time, it was like maybe 45% of my head that was braided into these ugly braids. So I'm like, okay, just braid the front. Just cornrow the front, because I don't know how to cornrow. That's my fault. As a black girl, I need to learn. Obviously, this lesson has taught me, I gotta learn. So I cornrow. I'm like, just cornrow the front. She's just like, no, I don't understand. I'm like, cornrow the front, like cornrow the hair that's out, just cornrow it. She's like, yeah, that's not a style. That's not a style that I do. I can't produce that. I can't produce that. I said, hey, you got produce that, but you can produce this rubbish. I said, what in the world? What in the world? So I'm just getting tight. I'm getting like genuinely hurt because it seems like this girl is unreasonable. Like she's not listening to logic, and for certain things, like you can't reason with the illogical person. You cannot rationalize with the illogical person. So I'm like, I don't know what to do for real. I do not know. And so I asked her, what solutions would you have to offer? She said, A, either reschedule for actual medium braids, even though I have them in my head, or pay her half the money for them 10 braids she did in my head. I said, hey. Now I know, like, so basically I just ended up paying her the money to get her the heck out of my house because I was tired of looking at her silly face. And I was just like, get out because you're crazy. Again, this is more of a safety measure. The fact that I allowed her to scam me because she knows where I live. She was in my house. We were alone. I could have called security, but she knows where I live at that point. So it doesn't really matter. God forbid she comes and do something. I don't know. I'd rather give her the whatever money and get out of my face for good. But so she leaves. I give her the money. I said, just get out, leave. I give her the money. And she's just like, yeah, sorry, you didn't like it, sorry. Professional scammer. Bravo. Professional scammer. Ooh, a scammer, Joanne. Let's call her Joanne. This girl is not serious. She wasn't serious. And so she gets out of my house. I literally FaceTime my friend. I'm calling everyone I know. And I'm like, does this look crazy to you? Am I going crazy? What size does this look to you? They said this is jumbo braids. My parts were freaking huge. Guys, I was like, this scammer. Oh my goodness. So I just had everyone report her page. I, again, won't put her on blast here because I'm not going to do all that. But I really hope she gets her comeuppance. It's crazy to me that happened. It's like I asked for A, you gave me elemental Z. None of the letters coincide. Not one. So guys, watch out for Instagram braiders. Don't do it unless they're 100% verified, and don't let them come to your house because she scammed me. She scammed me out of $100, basically. Almost $100 for nothing. And that's a great scam if I ever seen one. And Joanne, when I was trying to rationalize with her, Joanne was talking about like, oh, I came so far away. You needed a different type of hair. The fact that another black girl did this to me, I'm only sticking to African aunties now on. The aunties would never. Because they understand the value of good service, of business, and of like kinship. You understand? Those people we're sisters. You do this to your sister, don't talk to me. All skin folk ain't your kin folk. That's what I learned from this. And it was just a mess. She really scammed me, y'all. It's a great scam. It's a good joke even. It's a great one. It's because I value my safety and my peace. And $40, obviously she needed the money to be driving 35 miles to me, complaining about the distance, complaining about the fact that I had a request for different type of hair. Like if I had all these speculations and stipulations that you weren't able to accommodate, that was such an inconvenience for you. I don't understand why you needed this money so bad. And I don't understand why you said yes to do my hair. You can say no. You can say no. I don't service over 20 miles. I don't service that type of hair because you had to buy hair and because you had to drive far. Those are your decisions. That's crazy to me. It's mental. I don't know. I just pray she gets help. I pray she gets the help she needs, obviously, and stop scamming people for things. I got a text from my friend, and she was like, girl, don't use this Instagram braider. She scammed me out of my deposit, and I had to go get PayPal to reimburse me. Can you imagine? She's just scamming people left and right. I don't know whose hair she braided or what fake pictures she used on her Instagram. That's a good scam. That's a great scam even. But never again will you do that to me. Never again. Not once, not twice, not anytime. I'm sticking with my auntie that's a little bit far that I have to go, that I'll provide the hair. But yeah, it was really ghetto. But that's my story time. Don't get scammed by any Joannes, especially when it comes to hair and Black women's hair and braids, because that I feel like is the #1 crime against Black women. Okay, other scammers. 419 Black women. Hey, thank you guys for listening to my story. I will talk to you later. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.